The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
All right, friends, because context matters and because, hey, we know it's Skitland rules, right? We know that it's Skitland law, but this is a learning opportunity because not even I knew the full intricacies of this. So let's work into this. Can Amber be using this money? The rule in Georgia says, rules on the joint account in Georgia. Marital property. Under Georgia law, any money earned or accumulated during the marriage in a joint account is considered marital property, regardless of whose name is officially on the account. Because both parties generally have equal access to the joint funds, it is standard for a spouse to use the money to hire legal representation. So it is standard. Then the next says, depletion limits. A court may order a spouse to back pay or account for excessive withdrawals during the final division of property. That is what it is, friends. So guess what? Even though it's kind of tough, the truth of the matter is she's still within her right to do this. Now, she might go and take this and she'll go and basically give it to Anthony. I don't know, but I'm just making sure I state exactly what's here. Nonetheless, let's get on with it. So Anthony waiting in the window pane like the boogeyman is crazy. Good thing we have some context. Let's go.
What? What the hell is this? No. What the hell is this?
Why are
Do you see this?
Do I see what?
This is from your lawyer? You've been using my money to pay for a divorce that I don't even want? You're using my money. Have you lost your damn mind?
Our money.
Our?
Yes.
You didn't come in here with nothing.
Yeah, but her name is on the joint account. So because her name is on the joint account, Anthony, you're going to have to sit this one out. The only thing I can tell that you can actually do right now is if maybe you do some things with the money, but if you haven't done that and it's in the joint account, she is able to use it. So I'm sorry, buddy, but she's right on this one.
Calm down.
I'm not calming nothing. You're not taking my money.
Anthony.
Don't use my money
Anthony,
for some
stop
stuff like
yelling
that.
at me. Stop.
I will yell however the hell I want to. Using my money, you playing a real dangerous game, Amber. And I'm done playing with you. Now, you the one that want this divorce. Why didn't you use your own money?
I did. The money in our joint account. I used it. It's ours.
It's not ours.
It is.
It isn't.
For sure.
All right, so there's something else I want to say with this. And in Amber's defense, right? Let me hold on. In Amber's defense, the question is this. Maybe y'all can answer this. What about the Bar 44 money? What about the money made from Bar 44? Are we saying then that money went into the restaurant, the purchasing of the restaurant? Or is that money still available? Because that maybe is something that's up there that came to my mind that I said, well, but what about the Bar 44 money? Nonetheless, it is unkind for her to be using the joint account money to do whatever it is. So the question is, how much money did she put in this joint account is probably the biggest question that I could start at. Is her money in anything at all? I don't believe so. I think all of Amber's money is already gone. So this one is on Anthony because, of course, he has allowed his ego to be used. He has allowed Amber to basically bait him into doing the joint account, which he's now done. Put her up on a joint account and now you're having issues when she's divorcing, basically taking the money from him. So, again, I don't know. It's tough.
You just petty and you conniving and you bitter.
I'm not bitter. I'm better, honey.
Better? Mm-hmm. How are you better when you're using my money? If you were better, you'd have your own money to file for your own divorce.
Let me just say that both of them are bitter. So I don't know about, you calling her bitter and not standing. You're as well bitter nonetheless. I'm also noticing that she's just coming in again. So in other words, she's spending the night out again. Boy, Anthony is tough. It is tough, man.
I don't even know who you are anymore. But if you think I'm just gonna let you take my money to pretty much pay for you to take my money, you got another thing coming.
Anthony.
See, I don't know. No. This is where I talk. If you think you about to take my money and use it for this divorce, you are crazy. Because I don't know if you know, I had all this stuff before you. and I will have it after you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though, Anthony. If it's in a joint account, even if I have it before her, even if it's in a joint account, it is marital property. So there's really nothing you can do about unless it will move the money. Look, all right. You see, that's my thing with Anthony. Rather than blowing up, because he's taking every opportunity to blow up, and this is my problem I have with Anthony. Right? Let me get on Anthony now. The problem I have with Anthony is that Anthony moves in noise. He's moving in noise. Nothing he does is silent. He don't do anything at all quiet. So he moves in noise. Now, if you recognize that the money from the joint account is being used, why wouldn't you start finding some things to pay for? That's what I would have done. I would have just started finding some things to pay for from the joint account. I wouldn't put any more monies into the joint account. I would just start paying for some things. I would just start trying to see if I could start some little businesses or whatever the deal is. Just start some investments then. That's what I would do. That's exactly what I would do. And see exactly where that lands me, right? So that way the money out of the joint account gets moved out. And then see exactly, and then have her know, knowing that she has to pay for whatever it is that she have to pay for. But you blowing up like this don't make no sense, because basically you have alarmed the whole world. It's just, he's just that, boy, I don't know. Anthony's business smart in some parts I get weary of. Like, I just get very weary of, like, all right, okay.
You foul. I don't care what. I get it. I've done what I've done, but now you are turned into something that I don't even know. And then you come in whenever you want to, coming into the house that I pay mortgage for. And you think I'm going to let you take my money to use it however you want to use it?
Unless you're going to stop her. I mean, or unless you're going to have one more of those, panic attacks, like Ben say, one more of those girly attack. Ben is not me, friends. It's Ben. Ben said panic attacks are for girls.
You crazy. I don't know who you thought I was, but you playing a dangerous game. I suggest you Google me.
Google? Wait. Hold on. What the box? Come on. Let me see if I can run a Google search on Anthony Dalton right now. Anthony Dalton. Googling Anthony Dalton. Don't know who you're playing. Anthony Dalton. Does Anthony Dalton have children? Well, it just pops up something. What do you mean Google you? Anthony Dalton, eh? Born in 1980, Indiana, eh? What? This boy saying to go... what? Okay. Is it despicable what Amber is doing? Yes, using the same monies from whatever it is to pay for the lawyer. However, she is within her right, and so because of that, O'Neill is unallowed to bash anything that she's doing for the year. So I can't bash it. In fact, it is actually smart on her part. I'm gonna actually give her credit, because the truth of the matter is she saw an opportunity and she took it. I still don't like the mere fact that she's out, what you call it now, gallivanting with her new boyfriend. But guess what? She saw an opportunity and she took it, and O'Neill cannot bother her for that. Again, y'all saw what I pulled up for y'all just now. In Georgia, if we're using Skitland law, right? Because it's marital property, she is allowed to use the money. So in other words, Anthony has a move to make. All this talking, puffing up of his chest, shouting, which, hey, it is what it is. I'm going to get upset, so he's going to shout and yell. All this shouting and all of what he's doing is not going to fly. It's not going to cut it. If you want to change that, then you have to change that. But she's within her right to use the money. Unless the Skitland law come up with something different. Give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to you all soon. It is what it is. Hey,